starts now.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Jessica Jukage. Roads are essential for Wisconsinites in all parts of their lives. People need roads in good shape to get to work, pick up groceries, and everything in between. Stevens Point has passed a plan to dramatically redesign their Business 51, which runs through the town. City Council President Melissa Johnson is ready to renovate the old road.
It's old, it's crumbling, the infrastructure beneath the street is failing. We frequently have broken water mains and sewer mains. That means the road in a sort of an emergency situation, we're digging things up.
The city approved the plan and applied for several grants for the new design. This comes after 12 listening sessions hosted by City Council and several $1 million from state and federal grants. Noah Lentz is a longtime resident who understands drastic changes are on the horizon.
Right now you have 4 lanes packed very close together, relatively narrow lanes, sort of under older standards. So the lanes will be a little wider, but there will be only 3 of them, 2 main lanes and a turn lane in the middle.
Lentz is eager to see the project move forward. People looking to learn more about the highway project and upcoming announcements should go to the City of Stevens Point website. It's a beautiful day throughout the Northwoods. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is tracking some future rain in the forecast.
Yeah, hey Jessica, plenty of sunshine getting through right now, but temperatures are not responding well at all. We're basically hanging out in the 70s today. That's not normal. The average high is 80 this time of year. Right now we're at 72 in Rhinelander, 71 for Tomahawk. There are a few spots actually in the 60s out there right now. Tomorrow's going to be a bit warmer with some thunder showers tomorrow afternoon. Looking outside right now though, lots of puffy cumulus clouds. Those are fair weather clouds. No worries at all tonight, although it will be a bit cool again. A couple low temperatures up in the upper 40s last night. But off to the west of us, there's a system. Here it is. That one's going to miss us, but this one right here is going to catch us tomorrow evening, likely with a few showers and storms. They will be non-severe and scattered in nature. It will not be an all-day rain tomorrow. So our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies for a while. Not as cool as last night, but still kind of cool, right? Low temperatures down near 53. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. Tom Nelson announced today that he dropped out of the Wisconsin Senate race against Ron Johnson. Nelson threw his support behind Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes, who is in a tight race with Milwaukee Bucks executive Alex Lasry. Nelson was in 4th place in the primary race. Federal filings show Nelson raised just under $1.4 million for his campaign, and he said, quote, "Unfortunately, money matters way too much in politics, and running against 2 self-funding millionaires proved too much for this pastor's kid." Lasry is a multimillionaire and poured more than $12 million into his campaign. Ballots were already printed, so Nelson's name will still appear on the August 9th ballot. Republican candidates for Wisconsin governor gathered for their first televised debate Sunday. The debate between Tim Michels, Rebecca Kleefisch, and State Representative Tim Rathman comes just over 2 weeks before the August 9th primary. A Marquette University Law School poll last month showed Michels and Kleefisch in a tight race, with the winner advancing to take on Democratic Governor Tony Evers. They debated several topics, including abortion, the 2020 election, and the candidates' ties to Wisconsin. This will be the only televised debate before the primary. The Ashland Police Department is investigating a deadly 3-vehicle crash that killed 2 people in Ashland County. The crash happened Friday afternoon on U.S. Highway 2 when the Democratic minority leader of the Wisconsin Senate, Janet Bewley, pulled out from the entrance of Maslowski Beach. Her vehicle hit 27-year-old Alyssa Ortman's vehicle, which spun across the highway and was struck by a second vehicle. Ortman was transported to a hospital where she later died from her injuries. Her 5-year-old daughter was pronounced dead at the scene. No other serious injuries were reported, and authorities believe alcohol was not a factor in the crash. Water issues continue at a local mobile home park. Residents at Four Seasons Mobile Home Park in Stevens Point received a water line disconnect notice earlier this month. Joel Lemke, who is the Public Utilities Director of Stevens Point, says the park has been past due on water bills for a few years. Lemke says there's not much residents can do about the past due bills because it's the park owner's responsibility to pay it. The bill was paid just before utilities were shut off. Community members in Rhinelander learned about the State Historical Society earlier today. The director of Wisconsin Historical Society visited the event Center, Cabaret Cove, and Rhinelander to give a presentation. The event was hosted by the Rotary Club. The informal session included an update on the new History Center, which is opening 2026 in Madison. Jacqueline Teetzlaff is the president of the Rhinelander Rotary Club. She says the Rotary Club has an important role in the community.
The Rotary Club is a service organization, and we do several events that benefit students, the youth, and other local organizations in the community.
Christian Overland, the director of the Historical Society, gave a presentation. Overland gave an overview of major initiatives, key treasures from the collections, and society resources available to Wisconsin residents statewide. He says history is something that should be talked about regularly.
It binds us, it connects us. It gives us a shared pathway, not only from the past, but to the present and to the future.
Proceeds benefited the Rotary Club of Rhinelander. A raffle to raise funds for the Rhinelander Historical Society followed. The Ojibwe have a long tradition of art, and some local students got the chance to experience it. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll tell you how these kids were able to connect to the Northwoods. That's right after weather, right here on Newswatch 12.
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for Cluckbait. Buy one, get one for $1 when you order in the app. Only at Hardee's.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text TV to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Keeping your family close together in your home these days are important. Let us remodel your kitchen and bath. Kitchen Bath Mart specializes in complete remodels for the past 35 years. From design to install, we'll take good care of you. Stop in or call us today at Kitchen Bath Mart. We're your #1 choice in kitchen and bath remodeling. Highway 70 East in Arborvitae.
You heard the jingle man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBV.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Get up and go!
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for Cluckbait with a doubly delicious chicken deal only at Hardee's.
Well, this thing's about 92 million miles away this time of year. It's given us some heat today, but not a lot. Temperatures back in the 70s, below average. The average high about 80. Not many of us are doing that today, but tomorrow likely getting closer to 80 as we have somewhat warmer temperatures on the way. Right now, though, we're at 72 in Rhinelander. A northwest breeze around 6, dew points very low. At 47, very dry air locked in place. 76 for Wausau. Okay, you're winning. A west wind around 10, and that dew point there near 50. Around the horn, temperatures hanging out from the low 70s here, even a couple mid 70s across central Wisconsin, albeit all of us are below average temperatures today. The heat now has been pushed off well to the west, like really well to the west, and that will return. We have 80s back in the forecast later on, most likely over the weekend and beyond that, but still a bit cooler out there for today. There is the average high 80, the average low being 55. The record low, that'd be a bit cool, right? 37 back in 1915, and the record high 92 back in 1917. The sun sets later on at 8:35 now, as we are losing daylight, of course, every day. All right, so going forward temperature-wise, 78 tomorrow. A couple of you will do 80 tomorrow, 77 for Wednesday, and then look at what Thursday. 70 is my forecasted high temperature, meaning most of us will spend most of the day on Thursday in the 60s across the area before rebounding nicely on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's an 82 back in the forecast on Sunday. Lots of puffy clouds out there now. These are fair weather cumulus clouds. They're not going to harm anybody, but there is a little something over to the west of us, and that is right here and right there. Now this one's going to miss us to the south tonight. It'll likely increase some cloud cover across the region though, but that one right there, that's not going to miss us. That will likely bring us some showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast then for tomorrow to the north though, look at the temperatures back up near 80 again. Eagle River and Rhinelander with afternoon thunderstorms in there, non-severe tomorrow. Further south, same story, maybe an 80 in here as well with some storms in there, especially through the afternoon. Our forecast then tonight though is mostly clear skies, low temperatures down near 53 and a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, it's Tuesday already, mostly cloudy or increasing clouds to the morning, and then afternoon storms in there, non-severe, not wide coverage on those either, with high temperatures near 78 and a southwest breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow, storms in the afternoon, a slight chance for some rain Wednesday. I might take that out later on. Thursday, some more rain, high of 70, meaning much of Thursday in the 60s, and then it gets good. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all dry with temperatures hanging out near 80. Jessica?
Thank you, Jeff. The brutal heat bearing down on the United States shows no signs of letting up. Today, more than 60 million people are under heat alerts, including much of the Northeast, Central Plains, and Pacific Northwest. For folks in the Northeast, things are expected to cool off tomorrow thanks to a cold front and some storms. It's quite a different story in the Central Plains, though. The temperature is expected to be well into the 90s through at least the middle of the week. A massive wildfire is raging near Yosemite National Park in California. So far, nearly 17,000 acres have burned, forcing thousands to flee. The Oak Fire has now burned more than 16,000 acres in California's Mariposa County. More than 3,000 people have evacuated after the wildfire exploded in size over the weekend.
The Sheriff's Department came out and got our horses, and the Mariposa County SPCA, they take evacuations for smaller animals.
Today, crews reached 10% containment. Scientists say the climate crisis is fueling fires in the west and is sending temperatures soaring in the northeast. A 37-year-old woman who reportedly fired shots inside of Dallas Love Field Airport was shot by police Monday. Authorities say the woman was dropped off near a Southwest ticket counter. She then went to the bathroom and changed into a hoodie. Police say when the woman came out, she was firing gunshots into the air. A nearby Dallas police officer then fired his weapon and hit her lower extremities. She was taken to a nearby hospital. No one else was hurt. The Adams County Sheriff's Office is cracking down on speeding. The agency is joining law enforcement from 5 other states on Wednesday for the NHTSA Region 5 High Visibility Speed Awareness Day enforcement campaign. During the pandemic, agencies have seen an increase in speed and hazardous moving violations. Speeding is to blame for 1/3 of all motor vehicle deaths nationwide. The Zero Tolerance Enforcement campaign is taking place this week because the authorities respond to more deadly speed-related crashes in the summer. The average price of gasoline in the United States is dropping. AAA says gas is down 17 cents per gallon because oil prices are cheaper and there has been a drop in demand. The national average sits at $4.35 a gallon. Meanwhile, Rhinelander is just below the national average, starting at $4.24 a gallon, and the cheapest gas in Wausau is just below $4 a gallon. The White House is hosting a summit of the next generation of COVID-19 vaccines on Tuesday. It comes as the administration turns its focus to dealing with coronavirus in the long term. And as COVID cases are once again on the rise in the U.S., driven by the most contagious strain yet, top representatives from Moderna, Pfizer, and other pharmaceutical companies, as well as scientists and key administration officials, will be in attendance. The summit will include panels on next generation vaccine design, manufacturing, and innovation in vaccine delivery. The Warehouse Arts Center in Eagle River is showcasing birch bark art by Ojibwe people. This unique art is one of a kind. Newswatch 12's Muhammad Abdul Kawi has the story.
Yeah, living with the Northwoods, we're trying to explore our relationship with Northwoods history, culture, tradition, and landscape.
Last year, the Warehouse Art Center had a project called Connect to the Northwoods. This year, they decided to evolve.
This grew out of that. Living with the Northwoods pushes on the question of living with versus living in. And we plan on doing this every year now.
Donna Murray, the executive director, says the main centerpiece of the art exhibit is a unique birch bark canoe made by Wayne Valor from Lac de Flambeau.
And he also led the project in the wigwam that's out in the courtyard. So this is one of his canoes, and it's normally on display in the Lac de Flambeau Elementary School.
While the logistics of setting up the exhibit were difficult, the lesson was much more important.
It's difficult because this is our art education classroom, and to turn it into a museum means we have to teach our classes elsewhere. But we wanted everybody to have access to this knowledge.
Donna hopes that when people appear at the warehouse, they get to see how much skill the Ojibwe people put into creating birch bark art and crafts.
Boy, my favorite thing is just seeing the eyes light up when people come in and you know, just when you can present a wow to somebody and they can say, wow, I didn't know you could take a 20-foot piece of birch bark off of a tree.
And to teach the community a lesson about how great art could be.
We have to have art in our life to keep us going, to keep us joyful, to keep us hopeful, to help us learn things.
Reporting in Eagle River, Muhammad Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
The Wigwa's Birch Bark Art Exhibit in Eagle River is free to the public and will end on August 20th. For more information, you can visit their website at www.eagleriverart.com. Bridge is a timeless game, and one Northwoods man can attest to that. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll tell you how a Bridge Club's most senior member is making a comeback.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, and to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Get another 20% off both items. Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Some numbers are inspiring, some playful, some worth celebrating. After an accident, there's one critical number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Getting gear this summer with 11% off everything at Menards. We've got your automotive needs covered, from tools, towing, and accessories to maintenance and everything in between. Need ratchet straps? Got it. Wiper blades? Copy that. Motor oil? Done. Valvoline Daily Protection Motor Oil delivers superior engine protection to keep your engine running at peak performance. Valvoline Motor Oil is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Seen Tim Michaels' phony ads about special interests?
I'm not beholden to them.
The truth Tim Michaels is one of them. He was a leader of a special interest group lobbying for gas tax hikes. Michaels sat on the board as they repeatedly pushed higher gas taxes and automatic yearly gas tax hikes. Michaels' company bankrolled a special interest who even backed Tony Evers' gas tax increase. Special interests, higher taxes, the real Tim Michaels.
It's Slumberland's anniversary mattress sale, and we've got great deals and specials on mattresses. Like a free bedding bundle with select mattress purchases of $5.99 or more. That's 2 free pillows, a sheet set, comforter, and 2 pillowcases. Free! Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Rhinelander City Council is meeting tonight, and alderpersons will discuss a potential skate park. The teenager group Over It and its partner will show a presentation on the skate park feasibility. The group had hosted a series of listening sessions to gather information. Also to be discussed tonight is how to direct federal money for PFAS. They will also discuss adding a structure to Hodag Park for the nonprofit group Let's Go Fishing. The meeting is at 6 p.m. in City Hall. It will also be streamable on hodagtv.com. Ed Stover is the founder and club director of the Badger Bridge Eagle Club in Eagle River, and it's shown daily dedication to the club for 25 years. However, after a COVID scare, Stover had to put his director responsibilities on pause. Today, he made his return and shared a little of his life experience in the Badger Bridge Club.
I moved up to northern Wisconsin, Rhinelander actually, in 1994, and I had also a place in up in Land Lakes on the Cisco chain, and I've been teaching bridge up here for over 25 years now.
Stover, a longtime teacher, says being the Badger Bridge director has been a way to give back to the community as well as continuing to fill his lifelong desire for teaching.
I'm also a lifelong teacher, and I realize that's a big part of it. And before I retired, I had started teaching bridge to seniors and running a bridge club, and I just kept on doing it, and I'm still doing it. Not for a living, just for the pure joy of doing it.
Stover, who just celebrated his 96th birthday, continues to bring his ongoing devotion, energy, and positive attitude every week at their weekly Badger Bridge event at the Kalmar Community Center in Eagle River. Aviation lovers are flying high in Wisconsin. Today's the kickoff of what's known as the world's greatest aviation celebration. The Experimental Aircraft Association's 69th annual AirVenture event in Oshkosh brings more than 10,000 aircraft from around the world to one place. A thunderstorm rolled through Saturday night, damaging some of those planes that were going to be on display.
We had one EAA airplane that was owned, still tied down very securely, but it must have been the right angle. It got caught up and put on its nose, so that one's been towed off to the repair hangar.
There are 9 air shows, including military aerial demonstrations commemorating the 75th anniversary of the U.S. Air Force. The event runs through Sunday. Stick around. We'll be right back with a final look at weather.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Should have gone with US Cellular. They aren't raising prices on any of their plans.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well, that is refreshing. I feel like everywhere you turn these days, prices are going up.
Supply chain got us too. Don't get me started on the overhead cost.
At US Cellular, every plan for everyone is price protected.
You know, I respect a female entrepreneur.
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
This is the highest inflation in 40 years.
I'm now living more of the paycheck to paycheck.
If you want to buy milk, it's so expensive, you have to cut out other things.
We need somebody that's going to be an advocate for Wisconsin.
Ron Johnson is fighting to lower taxes for the American families.
Ron Johnson is a fighter as far as I'm concerned, and I know he'll fight for me.
Ron Johnson has my vote, and we need him where he is to continue to do his job fighting for us.
Wisconsin Truth Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The White Oak Grill at Chippo Retreat Resort is open this summer, Wednesday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Our casual menu has quick, delicious food made from scratch. No reservations needed. Come on in and sip your favorite libation and enjoy grass-fed steak and steak burgers from the Great Wisconsin Steak Company. For our menu and ordering carryout, text White Oak to 33733. White Oak Grill on Deer Park Road in Manitowish Waters on the eastern shore of Lake Manitowish.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop Goodwill for back to school. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. Welcome in a new school year with Goodwill, where you'll find treasures and great deals on school, dorm essentials, and clothing for every style. You'll also keep items out of the landfill while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
All right, Jessica, our Summer Fun in the Water contest continues thanks to Pirates Hideaway. And here's our latest winner, Amy Brown from Gleason. Here's no people in this picture, but certainly some animals enjoying the water as well. And gosh, over the weekend it was hot, right? With temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Not so much anymore. Things are cooling off a bit, of course, out there today. In fact, right now we're at 72 and running. It said, though, that the perfect human temperature is 72. So, look, we're perfect right now. But even some upper 60s in Eagle River, 73 in Mosinee, Merrill as well, 72. So overall, a very nice day, very comfortable, low humidity, a couple of clouds out there. The clouds, though, tonight are not going to bother really anybody. It's the clouds tomorrow. So these will eventually lead to a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Now, they're not going to be severe, not even heavy rain, but overall, about 40% coverage on those. A better chance for rain showers tomorrow evening. So we're going to get wet tomorrow. Your garden could use some water, I know. And then looking ahead, your 7-day includes that chance for rain tomorrow. Again, non-severe. A couple of showers early Wednesday, not a big deal. A better chance for rain Thursday with a high of 70, meaning much of Thursday in the 60s, and then a slow climb forward up in the 70s, maybe in a couple low 80s in there Sunday into Monday. Overall, though, slightly below average temperatures through the weekend and beyond.
Thank you, Jeff. That weekend's looking beautiful.
Looking good, yeah.
Well, Lester Holt is up next. We'll see you back here at 6.